Danse, hello, Eagle Heart Woman here with you with another episode of Eagle Heart Manifestation. Now, excuse me for looking like I have no hair with this toque on, but I've been outside and I'm just about ready to jump in the car and head out to the Rocky Mountains, which are about 350 kilometers west of where I live. The Rocky Mountains are absolutely beautiful. Maybe you've heard of Banff. People come from all over the world to see these amazing mountains that are often soaring above a lake that's absolutely pure turquoise. The place that I'm going to is high up in the mountains. It's a bit of a walk, and I'm going there to put down tobacco. Now, putting down tobacco is something that my people have always done. It's dried tobacco, and I'll show you what we don't put down, and that is, of course, cigarettes, which have a lot of chemicals in them. And we do not consider this ceremonial tobacco, but in a pinch, if it's all you have, it will work. What we really like putting down is a ceremonial tobacco. And I'll just show this to the camera. This is called Mohegan tobacco, and it's made by a young man that lives not far from me, and it's a beautiful story. He grows it and he sells it, and he only charges the price for the packaging. So I'm going to have to put my glasses on to read this, but you'll absolutely love this story. On the back of this can, it says, "This tobacco is strong tobacco for land and ceremony. This tobacco is grown, dried, and packaged by Kamokesiket Mohegan, which means charging wolf. He's also known as Brock Quintal. Brock is Mohawk, Cree, and Métis with roots in Akwesasne First Nation, Michelle First Nation, and the Lac Saint Anne Métis. He's 17 years old, only 17, and he lives in Spruce Grove, Alberta. Brock has limited mobility, uses a wheelchair, is non-speaking, and lives his life with unlimited love. He finds joy in his culture, ceremony, and the medicines. And when you purchase this, you're paying for the cost of packaging. We hope you'll reuse the container or bring it back to Brock for a refill." I will put the link to this beautiful tobacco at the bottom of this video. So ceremonial tobacco is what I will put down. So I'll walk and I'll pray the whole way. And when I find a tree that I especially feel attracted to, I will speak to the tree and ask if I can put down an offering. And I'll put pinches of tobacco in the 4 directions: east, south, west, and to the north. And my prayers will go to the 4 directions. My prayers today are for you, my viewers, that you continue to have abundance and health in your life. It's a beautiful blue sky day here in Alberta, and it's so powerful. I always love heading west. West is the direction where we say is the great mystery. It's where the sun goes down, and the old people used to say, no one knows where the sun goes when it goes dark in our skies. And it's just exciting for me to go west and go to the mountains. So also today, since I am going to be praying and putting down the tobacco, which is a sacred plant, the elders have told me that tobacco, when it's grown and not a whole lot of chemicals are added, as in cigarettes that are sold as commodities, it will take our prayers and it will correct them. It will, anything that we may have not said, the tobacco plant knows what it is that we need to say. And it's the intermediary between me and the Creator. And that's why we put down tobacco. And whenever we pick medicines, if we pick sage, I smudged you with sage a couple days ago, or we pick sweetgrass, we always put down an offering first, asking that plant to let us pick it and use it, that we respect it, and that we will not pick more than we need. If you show plants respect, they will show you respect back. And that means don't go and overpick. If you find a whole area of sweetgrass or even blueberries or raspberries, don't go into your ego mind and get greedy. Take what you need for a nice little feed and leave the rest. Let the plant rejuvenate itself and keep growing. And then there will be herbs and berries for generations to come. As far as prayer goes, I'm talking about prayer in the Indigenous way. And a lot of prayer is sung. These are called sacred songs, and they've been sung since time immemorial. They are, as my elders say, 2 times as good as praying, because you're not only praying with sacred, beautiful words, but you're using your voice. You're using your throat. You're letting your voice ring out into the world. And as I said, my people's voice was silenced for a long time. So when you pray and sing that song with a rattle, Wanska Pe Wapanoma, I say Sasak Inagemoa. That's a song called Wanska. It's called Wake Up. Wake up. The birds are singing in the treetops. And it used to be sung in a camp where there was some ceremony going on, like a Sundance, and the people would camp in their lodges all around the Sundance Arbor, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And in the morning, 4 men would go around on beautiful horses, sometimes painted, and they would sing these beautiful prayer songs. So prayer in the Indigenous way isn't perhaps the way that you've been taught, where you might be, or that you've seen, where you're on your knees and you're begging an entity such as God or whatever you believe is the highest, the creator, and just begging God to help you, to give you that car, to give you that job, to give you that special person. That's not the way that my elders pray. They pray more as if it's an affirmation that what they want is already done. And I just gathered a few examples to tell you what I mean. These are some words from some very, very old prayer songs, and they go like this. The sound approaches, the thunder beings draw near. I am going up. I am going up. I'm going around the world. I'm going around the world. So that does not ask the Creator to come and take you around the world. It's that you hear the Thunderbird coming. You know that you can fly as well as the Thunderbird, and it's already happened. You're affirming that you have that Thunderbird power. Another one is Turtle. I am sitting with Turtle. He is healing me. He is healing me. And we have a lot of ceremonies. The shake tent ceremony often has a turtle as its, I guess you would call it, as its overseer. And sometimes people will be in that ceremony, which I may talk about at some point. It's a very sacred ceremony. Not many people do it anymore. And often there will be a turtle, especially down east, that will kind of crawl into the shaking lodge, the shake tent ceremony. So in this song, you are saying to the Creator, to the turtle, Turtle, be with me. I am healed. I am healed. You're already healed. You're just affirming that to the turtle, to the powers that be. And that's how manifestation works. You feel as though it's already happened and go about your life in that pure joy, in that pure freedom of having abundance, of having that special person. I have one more song or 2 more, and one is to the bear, or it's a bear song, and it's My paw is sacred. Herbs are plentiful. My paw is sacred. All things are sacred. So that's when somebody is going to go and pick herbs. they might say this affirmation that herbs are plentiful and they're going to find exactly the medicine that they need, that they're going to the mountains to find. Now, I won't find any medicines at this time of the year. We're into deep winter. But if I were to go in the summertime, there are very many powerful medicines that grow in the mountains, and my people take special pains to go and pick it in the mountains because that medicine is often very rare and very powerful because it's been growing on a huge spirit, a mountain, a rock spirit. The last song is A Dawn Appears. It is beautiful. Where I am, it is beautiful. A dawn appears. And this might be an affirmation that you'd say when you are having a good day, that the dawn appears. It's beautiful. It's starting your day. Thank you, Creator, for another day. Never forget the power of gratitude, because when you thank the Creator for, thank you, Creator, for my abundance. Thank you for my ability to sing. Thank you for my special person. You've already got the person. You've already got the thing or entity that you want, and you're just giving thanks. You're in a profound, powerful state of gratitude. So I get up in the morning after I smudge and say my prayers, I write down 10 things that I am grateful for. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be, thank you, I had a good sleep and I didn't wake up 3 times. Thank you for my bed. Thank you for the quiet night that the traffic was really, really kind of calmed down. It can be anything that you're thankful for. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is prayer in groups. Prayer in groups is so powerful, or prayer or affirmations in group. So one of the ceremonies we enter into a lot in the Cree culture, my Cree culture, is the sweat lodge ceremony. So if you can imagine, it's kind of a low dome, like a tent that is stretched across willows and used to be hides, but now it's tarps and blankets are pulled over and tightly uh, drawn over the willow frame. The doorway is left open, and inside it's pitch black, but there's a pit, and rocks have been heated. So the Oscopios, the helper, brings in these rocks. They're red hot. They've been out in the fire, and they're put into the pit. And the medicine man, the leader of the ceremony, throughout the ceremony is putting on splashes of water. And the steam is just cleansing. It's purifying. And he's singing those prayer songs. He's affirming the health of children. We'll pray for children in the first round. Second round, we'll pray for young people. Third round, women. And the fourth round, men. And all of it is an affirmation. I am well. I am well where I am. It is beautiful. The Sundance, the one that I talked about, where the young men are going around on their horses, 4 side by side, singing Wanska, wake up, Wanska, wake up. That is a powerful ceremony that is the new year for many people. There is an arbor that is made out of trees and one sacred pole that has been chosen by somebody who has been out fasting on the land is chosen. It's ceremonially cut down and brought into the center of the arbor, into the center of the circle. It's decorated with offerings, often cloth, and that becomes the center of the pole. And everybody who is dancing in that 3 or 4 day ceremony is thinking the same thing: wellness, health, abundance for my people. And again, spontaneous healings happen there because it's the power of that mixed energy. So I do like using the online facilities that we have, using YouTube and social media. But why I have started this tube or this YouTube channel, Eagle Heart Manifestation, is I would like to someday have a real retreat, a real cultural camp. Now I have Skydancer, that's a facility in a city not far away, but I'm talking about this being on the land where people can come together and sing sacred songs, go into the sweat lodge, heal. Can you imagine 8 people around a person who needs healing, just sending absolutely powerful energy to heal that person, whether it be cancer, a skin condition? Again, power to the people, power to groups. And that is the way that my people prayed. So you might want to take that into your consideration, to not just plead and beg for the universe even to give you what you want. You already have it inside you, and it's here. You're bringing it from the spirit world into the physical world. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. Say that 4 times, and I am going to say exe, which means it is done. My little get together with you today is done. I hope you are happy. I hope you are well. And I will see you. It's the weekend. I'll see you in a couple days with another amazing another amazing video about my people and my spiritual journey and eagle heart manifestation. Kinan skomatin. Hi, hi. Thank you.